Man, this is lifestyles of the poor and unfucking fortunate. But I tell you what, bitch, we got views.
This is homeboy Gage. These the local boys right here.
You want to be on the? You want to be on the interview? Come here.
Poke your head in there. Yeah.
Tootie
say what's up. Tootie say what's up.
Are you the one in the Instagram stories?
Studio.
No, she said no.
I know you, Tug.
Yeah, you'll catch her. She'll be on that bench right there, man. She'll be on that bench when it was right here.
Yeah.
And then she'll just jump off over and over, just run back, get back on, and start jumping off, man.
That's
jumping,
cool,
listening to the music.
Yeah.
It's funny, man. Real funny.
How old are you?
2.
Oh snap!
You forgot about that last birthday, didn't you, Tug?
She's wanting another one, don't you know?
3.
How old are you?
11.
11.
Nice.
You the same age? You're 11? 10.
They fishing buddies, and now they riding BMX together.
Oh, that's cool. That looks tired.
I
I'm for whatever. I just want to help, bro. Yeah. I just want to help you.
Yeah, you know that's why. That's why I fool with you.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I can get, I can tell that.
Yeah.
Johnny, you wanna are you gonna walk your sister back down, or do I need to?
will.
All right. Thank you, Doc.
You know you raise your kids right. For that reason, and for the fact that he asked to clean up.
Yeah.
He said, "Can I clean up down here?" Yeah. You'll never hear that, bro. Usually.
Yeah,
it's
I
usually
got
like
lucky.
avoiding it.
I got lucky, but Johnny though, baby, he fell in love with fishing, and it taught him so much patience. For a kid in today's era, go out there and fish all day long, and might catch one fish, might zero. Dude, you really don't know what that's doing. You know what I mean? I got lucky and found, and he fell in love with it. But that's such a good, go out there and clear his mind. He don't realize he's doing it, getting that nature, and he's practicing patience with every cast. And he's got that hope that he's gonna get a bite. But even if he don't,
just keep going.
The old hands when we was coming up said if you could get your kids to fall in love with fishing and hunting, it'd help you raise them.
Yeah. Especially now with everything being phones and tablets and I mean, for somebody like his age, which is not that's a very rare thing to somebody.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure.
We still, I'm go crazy too hard on him sometimes. He probably thinks I'm a psychopath sometimes, but he's a good boy. He's a sweet boy too.
Yeah.
He'll appreciate that later on.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the tough love, they don't. I didn't understand it until I was 20 something. You would think you'd get it by 16, 18 years old. And when you get a little older, look back like, man, I realize now that some bitch is really. What you doing, dude?
It looks so desperate when I was fixing to fall.
Yeah, this dude loves it down here, man. If he sees me, you in the country, you gotta have some cats to keep the snakes, and they just keep all kind of shit away from the house.
Yeah.
Or you can spend $60 a month on bug man, but we just let a couple
That's
cats
your bug
run
man.
around.
Yeah.
But this one here loves coming down here.
That's cool. I love the vibe of this place, man. Especially.
Yeah.
It's just cool, and it's yours, dog.
Yeah.
And you can do whatever you want out here, and you don't. And it's just that's what's cool about it. It makes it a lot better when it's at your spot because you can just any kind of creative bone you may get, no matter what time, you just walk on out here.
Yeah.
And just
I spend a lot of time down here solo when I like to write in private. I don't know why. If somebody's here and I got to write, I'm going to go duck off.
Yeah.
But, I think the same with Cody. When he's editing, I think he would rather do that by himself because there's so many little things that you may not say or may not do, and you want to practice those uninterrupted, But
it's probably the same mindset like when you're writing.
Yeah. So just being able to come down here, like if I want to belt some crazy shit out and say something crazy as hell, knowing we may never use it, or it may never see the light of day, but I ain't got to worry about the clock. We got 2, all right, John, I'm going to start the time. We got 2 hours. All right, we got about 15 minutes. Kind of need to wrap it. Nah, baby.
We never switched, it's the original authentic. Ooh, bitch, it's the original authentic. Authentic. Oh, hey, come to it, I gon' get it, get it, been outside since we was itty bitty. And we never switched, it's the original authentic.
Ooh, so this right here is just jumping out the pot, bitch. I can't even keep the lid on it. They on the motherfucker beating the button, bitch.
Bitch, I bacon next to the hoes, cracking and scratching.
Still in the raw state.
Come out of the jungle and snatch it from rapping. Back it's a guy that ain't nobody playing. We really been out here to talk about crack. Break on some time, kill it back better. And you go out there and you make the shit happen. Bitch, you just talking, you gapping, bringing the crime. The bitches is cat. They making the music like it was a movie they playing a role. But bitch, we ain't. We see y'all ain't really real, y'all bitches is slow. Mama said you get 3 pairs, leave out 1 pair of both. I come to it, I gon' get it, get it, been outside since we was itty bitty. And we never switched, it's the original authentic. Ooh, bitch, it's the original authentic. Authentic.
Yeah. I'd love to hear you do one of the old UGK ones, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely should.
I thank you for
What
sure.
beat, though?
I don't know, man. Game been good to me. Like one of the newer ones. I love Gravy's one of my favorite UGK songs, bro.
Yeah.
And I know it's one of the newer ones, but it's still one of my favorite ones. Front, back, side to side. You would. That's another classic. Yeah. Yeah. What's so crazy too? Like me and Lex, you know, my boy Lex, he's a huge fan of Pimp C and a huge fan of yours too. But he was telling me that
I'm
he was
a fan of Alexis.
oh yeah, he's down there with Bravo and them this weekend, just messing with Bravo and all them and Mako. But he was telling me that he's like, bro, I didn't even know that Pimp C until like later in life when I grew up. I didn't even know he was making the beats too. Most of the time, you know what I mean. We knew he rapped, and I felt the same way.
Pimp made 316s.
Yeah.
They're huge song.
Yeah.
316s, dog. There was some, son. You know, there would only be a few until like later on. And then he started making a lot of records, but he was and that jazz organ, that church style organ.
Yeah, man.
Man, boy, you could just tell he come up with that, you know, in the choir. And then transition up, you know, he took some of that stuff with him, and that's what made it so cool. That's why his sound was so familiar to us, because we've been hearing that shit our whole life.
Yep, that's true. That's true.
I'm gonna go hit this.
Can you address that so that, or what kind of generic answer can you give us, President?
Multiple people have asked me about how to go about getting a feature from you, and I just don't respond because I don't.
So right now, I think the easiest way, and this is how I told myself I was going to address it. At this point, coming as far as I have, I got to know I can put my name beside yours, and it's more than just something we're doing to grow each other's channels. It's got to be realer than that with me, you know. And I know I could probably go roll up, you know, and several guys we could do some killer ass songs with, but you know, it's bigger than the check for me. You know, what I could get and go do 10 features a month and probably kill it, you know, and make a shit ton of money. And right now, I'd have to say that I'd have to know you and have to stood in the same room with you and make sure we was on the same wave, you know,
Yeah, for sure.
or close to it, you know.
Yeah. Which is
We kind of figured that's what your answer would be.
But I'm open. I want people to reach out, and I want people to always reach out. And I think something else I was touching on the other day was like, you know, try to build the basic relationship before you ask somebody for a feature.
That's what I always tell people, man.
Introduce yourself, say who you are, and just say I fuck with what you do. And you know, that'd be better than hopping right in and asking for the feature, baby. If you knew how many messages guys I know and myself personally have unopened, because that's the first thing you open with, baby, it's like, you got to treat it bigger than the business, baby. You got to go for the relationships first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you ain't got the relationship and all you got's a little business transaction, little money changing hand, baby, that ain't nothing but a lick.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna treat you like a lick. Yeah, let me get $750. Go ahead and run that over to the Venmo, bitch.
Yeah.
Huh? You got it? I ain't seen it. Refresh it, bitch. It ain't in there. No. We doing, you know what I mean?
No, I totally get it, bro.
But it would be a, look, I got big dreams, and let's go ahead and say this too, like, it ain't no, man, I love to see the genre, the guys are in it. Some guys may not consider themselves a part of the country rap genre, but all the white boys we've been seeing, man, love about it. Baby, it's love, man. I don't even know y'all well enough to have no problem with you about it. You know what I mean? So if you looking at this and you think we might could whoop something dope up, baby, shit, let's reach out and build a relationship first. And then we'll talk about the song later on, because if the relationship is dope, the song is gonna be fire.
That's the way I look at it too, bro. If you really fuck with somebody and they fuck with you, like that'll happen if it's supposed to happen. If it's supposed to happen, then it'll happen. There's no sense of trying to force it, and that's the way I kind of try to be, because I'd rather have the relationship built, because that's got a foundation on it. It ain't just a paper foundation. It ain't just money that it's about.
We're looking for that concrete with the wire and the fiber and all that good shit in it.
To where it's not just I got a feature from Brodnax, but we don't really know nothing about each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, and like I said, you could drop. I mean, of course, you could drop a dope ass feature for somebody, but I think it's cool because there's a lot of people that are in your wheelhouse that like it's just will do as many features as they want. And I guess there's no wrong or right way. It's just the person's
I ain't
preference.
gonna knock you, hustle.
No, for sure.
But me and mine, I want mine to be exclusive, baby.
Yeah.
They say Brodnax was on that bitch, baby. Hey.
Yeah.
It ain't, you know, we ain't just passing them out for
Right.
$750, $1,500, baby. And the mystery, like, damn, man, does the dude do fit? I just want people to kind of start conversations about me to get them going. And does he do features? I don't know. Damn, he said you gotta know the motherfucker personally. You said you gotta know the motherfucker personally, dawg. Damn, this motherfucker's on that old law shit, ain't he? Yeah. That's the pet. Hey, that, and I think I'm gonna do an Old English black tea, white Old English PAPAW. I think I gotta do some Papaw shirts,
Do it,
dog.
Do it, man.
Yeah.
Those would sell.
That's what I
for
call
sure.
mine. Mine Papaw.
Papa.
I got it from Stacy Stanker, Shelby Stanker. I'm sorry. So there's a swamp man in South Louisiana named Shelby Stanker. If you don't know him from the History Channel, he is the flyest motherfucker you have ever put your eyes on. And this some bitch can talk it, dog, and he can walk it. He's out there in that all aluminum jet boat, jumping it over trees and shit. Got wasps stinging him down there, pulling them big cypress, picky cypress trees. Trees been underwater from 100 years, baby. This motherfucker go hook up to it in barefoot and Daisy Duke jorts on and hop out that boat and tie it up. But he said, you know, that's what he called himself. Oh, you sent him over here, Papaw, bitch. And he wasn't even old enough to be calling himself Papaw, but I thought that was like, damn, you know, you call some bitch daddy, that was one thing, but call him Papaw, baby, that's like next level respect.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I expect us to carry ourselves with the respect that you would have for your grandfather, dog. Like, and I just hold myself to that standard because I'm gonna treat y'all like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it just kind of comes with that old man away, getting raised by a Southern Baptist woman and a military stepdad.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of little mannerisms and little things that you did, and elbows, you know, just little shit, you know, asking to be dismissed from the table before you paid for the food. You
Yeah.
pay for the food, you get up and walk off whenever the fuck you want to. Somebody else bought it, you let them tell you it's time to get up.
Yeah.
You know, I had a Hispanic homeboy. He said, "She cook it, you eat it, you no complain, you know, and then like a dry and like a little spicy." Oh, this dude Benito Madrino, dog, he had some shit, boy. She get it right and put it right. I eat it right. He said, Brodnax, your wife cooking, you'll never complain.
Yeah.
You'll never complain.
That was gold.